Good is good. It's your boy Ty back here with another video on this. And in this video today, guys, we're gonna be doing our last video, specifically talking about the Paul George kind of mistake that happened in NBA 2K24 MyTeam. What is it, in case you missed out on the whole thing and how 2K went about resolving it? Now, as we dive into it, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button on the road towards 130,000 subscribers. Paul George was in the player market as the deal of the day yesterday for 30,000 MT. And basically, you could resell him for 50-some thousand MT. I do believe it'd make like 24 MT profit, something like a 20K profit basically for every Paul George you did buy. So basically what happened is, if you didn't have Paul George locked in, which if you did, you weren't able to do this, but if you didn't have Paul George locked in, you could get an infinite amount of MT. Now what 2K did is they wiped the accounts that did that of MT. So let's say I had 1 million MT today. I did the Paul George glitch and got up to 20 million MT. If I'd have loaded up, again, later on in the day, I would have 0 MT. They literally wiped all of the accounts empty, which is kind of the same thing they did with the Rudy Gobert as well as Kyle Kuzma thing. So what people did is they'd have, let's say I worked my way up to 5 million MT. I'd buy every single one of these cards. I'd buy literally all the cards I don't have. So I'd buy those cards. I'd buy all of these cards. Again, you have an infinite amount of MT at the time you're doing this glitch, so it doesn't matter. Buy those cards, buy these cards, buy every card you possibly can, because they don't take the cards. All they do is wipe the MT. But what a lot of people did is they just literally went and bought all the cards in the game. So if you didn't have Kobe, if you didn't have Wemby, they went, bought those, locked them in. Guess what? They didn't wipe those. And guess what? If you just even go and buy all these NBA tournament battles players, well, then you got 30 cards that later on, after they wipe your MT, you can sell for basically 5,000 MT a piece. Boom, then you're already at 150,000 MT. Boom, you buy these swagger players, you turn around, you can sell them for basically 70,000 MT a piece. Boom, now you're at, over 400,000 MT. And so that's what what people who did the Gobert glitch, did the Kuzma glitch, they knew 2K was gonna wipe accounts. So what they did is they went ahead, bought every single card in the entire game, waited for 2K to wipe accounts, then sold their players, and now they're still back over 5 million MT. And so the whole thing is, look, 2K, you can't make a mistake and then wipe the MT off the accounts and think everything is going to be okay, because that's not the situation. That's just not how it works. People are at, still at tens of millions of MT because of this silly glitch. Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. If I yesterday would have seen it, I wouldn't have probably done it because I got too much to risk, okay? But let's say I would have seen it on a new account. What I would have done is I'd have went in and bought all of these players from day one, literally day one until now. I literally would have every card in the game. I'd have Kobe and Wemby. I would have locked in that. But I probably wouldn't have locked in Gobert or Kuzma. And I'd been able to sell those cards back eventually. Wiping accounts, MT-wise, doing nobody any good. Because if people know what they're doing, they're still going to have basically infinite MT. Now what 2K is trying to do is wipe MT, so when they come out with a new Friday drop, people won't just be able to buy all of those cards with their MT. They'll have to, again, spend money on the game, because realistically, 2K doesn't care if people have cards locked in. They do need to care, however, if people don't have them locked in, because again, they can just always go back and sell them. The one thing 2K needs to do is prevent this from happening, because I will use my hard-earned money to lock in for Wemby, lock in for Kobe. And so it's kind of annoying. Again, it's not the consumer's fault, but it's kind of annoying for me to 2K that they dropped this glitch and everybody got them for free. People work so hard to grind their accounts for what if you're gonna drop a glitch like this? It just does not sit right with a lot of people who do play the game. So yeah, I mean, if you did the glitch and you got if you got Kobe, Wemby, they're not gonna take them away from you. Now, if you did the glitch, stocked up on 20 million MT and just left it on your account, didn't, buy cards and send them to the card grading system, didn't buy cards, leave them in your collection, well then all I gotta say is I'm sorry, because 2K is gonna turn around and take that MT. It's even as simple as this, guys. Even these Series 1 cards, if you'd have just went through and bought all of these one by one, you would legitimately be sitting on so much MT. And that's the one thing about it is 2K, you can't keep having this happen because people are gonna learn how you guys react to it. And guess what? The next time this happens, 2K is gonna do what? They're gonna blame us as a community. Oh, well, you guys are taking advantage of the glitches. It's not a glitch in the game. It's your problem. You're setting the incorrect price. It's like this, right? It's like this. Last year, I was betting on FanDuel, right? And I was waiting for the lines to come out of the Warriors game. And Klay Thompson rebounds was at 6.5. I don't know why. I don't know how. I'm guessing they meant to put it for like Draymond Green or something. But it was at 6.5. I bet a ridiculous amount of money on the under. Guess what? They let that bet happen, and I made a lot of money off FanDuel's mistake. So that's the same thing. It'd be like if FanDuel would do that and then take all of the money that I have on FanDuel and wipe it from my account. What? What are we doing, 2K? This is not right for you guys to do. It's not, and I'm sorry that it happens, but it's to be expected. I mean, I'd expect nothing less from 2K, but at the end of the day, this is a 2K problem. It's not a consumer problem. The only person at fault here is 2K. It's not the consumer's fault. It's nobody's fault. And the fact that their resolution to this is, oh yeah, let's just wipe MT? That's not a good resolution to the whole problem here. There's a bigger problem, and it's the fact that 2K's got to figure out their player market. If they want to control the market, cannot have these game-breaking glitches, these game-breaking, mistakes, and which allows everybody to have Kobe and Wemby. I've played some triple threat online today, and nearly everybody I've played has had Kobe and has had Wemby. And I'm supposed to just sit here and deal with that? I mean, it is what it is. A lot of people had them before. But now every single person that plays nearly has those cards. So I don't know, man, 2K, we've got to find a even better resolution. Because I'm sure there's going to be another player market mistake. There's been two in the matter of what? A month, at least a few weeks. And so there's going to be another one. And so all 2K is doing right now is wiping MT. So use that information for whatever you want. If you want to take advantage of whenever 2K drops their next one, I can't tell you to do it. I can't tell you what not to do. I can provide you the information that what has happened. And again, the only way 2K could really resolve this is to reverse all the transactions that happened during the glitch, but even that is over 2K's head. So I don't know. 2K, if you're gonna have game-breaking glitch, you better find a better resolution to it. That's all I can say, because wiping MT is a horrible, horrible way to do things. No, I think one of the bigger problems with this whole thing is there was no communication from 2K. Like, at least with the Gobert-Kuzma situation, yes, it was bad. Yes, people took advantage of it, but there was communication. They, tweeted out that something happened, and they gave us a free Kuz or Gobert. With this, they swept the whole thing under the rug. There was no tweet about it acknowledging that there was an issue with it. And I even replied to one of these tweets, communicate please, because that's the biggest issue, guys. No communication. 2K wants to sweep everything under the rug, act like nothing happened, when in reality, it is a big time issue. It is a big time problem. And 2K swipes it under the rug, wipes MT, and doesn't speak on it. If you don't think that's an issue, I don't know what to tell you, because that's a big time problem. Let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.